Hey guys, Kev here, and welcome to another What's Hot rendition. This one is for the week of September 6th. So 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, 9/6. You can get over to Urban EDC and pick up the cool stuff on this drop. Now, I will be honest, I have not checked out anything on this gear drop yet. The only thing I know of is I think there's a sort of like sprint run tactile Maverick. That is all I really know about. I do have a package actually that came in. It arrived today, and I haven't had a chance. So I figured I'd just unbox it here, and then we can go over the rest of the drop. What do you guys think about that? I really don't have time to do a whole unboxing and mesh the videos and everything. So we're going to keep it simple. All right. So the first one here is awesome looking. This is the Zero Feud Saha Keycap click in brass. Now, I did lie. I actually did see this in an email this week from Sean over at Urban EDC. So I did know this one was coming. I just forgot. And I was really excited about this. I was hoping they were going to send me one to check out. So there you go. Terrible way of showing you a sticker. There you go. And here it is. You have a brass body with some beautiful Saha milling on it. And then you have a very nice click to it. Now, you probably could switch this out if you could get a good enough grip on here to pull it out. You could probably switch this out to a silent clicky. I actually have one like that from Fidget Things. He also makes these, just a different style. I like how this is one piece. There's no like bottom and then like sliding stuff in. This is just one piece, and you pop in the key. I don't know if that means it's easier for it to come out, but it seems extremely solid. But it's probably harder or impossible to actually swap the pieces out. I'm not sure. I love it. It's got a black, I think it's just plastic. That's how you get that really nice clicky sound. If it were metal, I think it would be a little bit different. It just says brass antique. Yeah, so I think it's just brass and then a plastic cap. Very nice. It's got the Zero Feud and the Urban EDC logos down here. This is going to be a hot ticket item, and they're going to go fast. So I would jump on that one if you are planning. Oh, this is from Chavez, and looks to be a titanium blurple key. So it's got Saha pattern. Look at that beautiful blurple. So I think these are coming from Riot. Man, it is really light. Look, I could snap it like it's plastic, but no. So this is going to be titanium, probably done by Riot. I can't be positive on that, but very nice. And this is a pry bar. I did not know that Chavez had a pry bar tool. So this is a pry tip, more of a flathead, really, if you look at it. It's got like a hollow grind in here, and then more of just a flathead, which I think what they're trying to tell you here is this is not a pry bar, really, right? Like this is a pry bar. You can get some good leverage with it. This, it's not going to be comfortable to do anything, really, maybe some scraping. But if you needed a flathead in a pinch, this would work perfectly fine for that kind of stuff. And then obviously it has a bottle opener right here. And then something else I did not notice last week on the video when I showed you the Mr. Nice Guy side piece. I meant to check it after because I watched the video back and I was like, oh shit, I'm pretty sure you could drop a 1/4-inch bit in here. Yeah. So I think the same thing held true on that side piece. So it's not like the best bit driver or anything, but technically you could put a bit in there and get it started in something, and it's not going to go anywhere. I mean, it's going to let you tighten whatever it is. it's just a little bit awkward to kind of get in there with it. Wish I want to show you on something. What do I have here? T8. Yeah, we can try it. So here is a Kaiser Hyper. Really cool knife, by the way. I have some videos that just went up on it, so check those out. But if you lean it back, it'll kind of stay in there. It's pretty tough, but I'm trying to give it a shot here. Sure, once I have pressure on it, it'll be fine. So then I push it into the T8. See if we can do this. Like so. And then now I have leverage, sort of. Yeah, this is not working at all. Maybe you could tie it down with something. There we go. I got the screw loose with it. And then tighten it back down. I mean, it's not ideal for sure. Let me try it holding it straight down. Sorry, off camera, because I'm wondering if that would make it easier to manipulate. Yeah, it does. If you hold it, like hold the bit down with one finger and then use the pry bar with the other. You can use it in a pinch, but you know, nothing is going to replace a good, well-made, you know, bit driver like this here. Get good screwdriver, of course. But it did tighten it to tightness, and it looks cool, and I like it. And I think this is a really cool hang it off the keychain type of pocket trash. This is not something I carry in my pocket like a pry bar. You know, you could throw this on a keychain, and, you know, you just have an extra bottle opener and a little flathead. And if you really, really, really in a pinch needed it, you could use it as a bit driver. So that's pretty cool. Next, we have a Spyderco. So it's very small, whatever this is. It's like a Pochi. Oh, it's a McBee. Okay, so we have a McBee here. I think we saw these, what, last week as well. I've never actually handled a McBee. Look at this. Tiny little sucker. Now, this is a favorite of a few guys I know, like Duty's Daggers. Go check out Duty. And check out Knife Nerdery. Kevin's a great dude. Also loves this knife. I, for one, have no idea how you even start this thing. Let's try a flick. I feel like I'm going to just cut the shit out of it. Ah! My hand was behind it, but it still somehow pinched me. I bet you I could get it down if I really spent some time with her. I mean, look at the clip. It's almost as long as the dang knife. Like, can you front flip this thing? No, it's slick. Why is that slick? That should be a front flipper. So anyway, you could two-hand this open. Man, this is tiny little bastard. Very sharp. CTS XHP steel. Taichung, Taiwan. McNeese design. See if I can close it. All right, I can close it pretty easy. Can I roll it? Okay, I can roll it out. It's more of a pincher for me, you know. Do it like this, or you know, I'm left-handed, so this is essentially useless to me. You know, very good pinch grip knife. I don't know exactly what you would use this for. I'm not going to go ahead and recommend this. I haven't spent time with it. I've heard enough people rave about it that I think there is a use case for this. I mean, it's got decent ergos for a tiny knife like this, but you know, for me, I'd much rather have a baby Banter, a baby Barlow. I'm going to show you mine. You show me yours. Show you mine. So size-wise, we are going to be a little bit bigger, but not by much. I mean, I guess it's like a third bigger. So it is relatively substantial. If this was a 3.5-inch knife, this would be a 4-inch knife. You know what I mean? It's a big difference, but for our purposes, it's really not. But with this knife, you know, you get such easy manipulation of the knife. And for me, I can get a full 4 fingers on this knife, which is insane, right? You still get a nice sheep's foot blade, really thin stock. With this, I don't know. It's just, you know, maybe for tiny hands, it's better. I can do it. You definitely have less usable blade. And then, you know, for a grip, maybe 2 fingers on there, right? I can pinch up and get 4, I guess. But I'm getting 4 on the Baby Barlow without even touching the blade. I mean, I think that's impressive. So I don't know. I would go with this if I was going for a smaller knife. These are available right now at Urban EDC, so you can use the link down there. But if this floats your boat, it's well made. I can tell. They really did a good job with it. Nice lock bar on it. No over travel, but I don't know why you would mess it up. Got some dimpling there on the lock bar relief. Cool little guy. All right, and the last one here is actually the Tactile Maverick. It says Tactile Knife Co. Maverick, Butterscotch, Micarta, and Magna. Butterscotch. That's cool. The scales are Butterscotch, Micarta, 63 HRC. So they've definitely bumped that up from the original 61 they used to do. And here is the Butterscotch Micarta. And I mean, you can tell it is a, first off, the spring feels better. It feels way better than the original ones I handled. Still not great, but I mean, it feels like I don't need to put extra wrist or anything into it. I can just flick it. So that's a good sign. Let's see if there's any side to side on it. No side to side. I mean, I can fucking shake the whole knife, but that's because it's so thin and whatever, right? But there's no blade play. There's a little bit of up and down, but nothing crazy. And the action, I'd say, is pretty good. So I feel like we've got an improvement there. Centering is dead on. So I think, you know, this is the thing with Tactile, guys. It usually takes them a little while just to get a model dialed in. But they usually do. You know, if you give them a year, they'll dial a model in all the way. It's unfortunate that there's so many people that have to buy one before that happens, you know? So I just kind of tell myself, I'm not buying a Tactile knife until it's been available for like a year. And then they're usually great, you know? The studs I'm not loving. I don't remember that being an issue, but I keep slipping over them. Like that. But that could just be me, or it could be the stronger spring. Now I'm noticing it. So good and bad, I don't know. And then we have Magna Cut with what looks like a stonewash or a bead blast. Kind of a mix, kind of like a working finish or something. Like a blast and tumble. I don't know. I love the blue collar on there. I like the look. Micarta's beat up. That's what I was saying. It kind of has this custom look to it. I don't know if you can see it. See how it's frayed? Like it's all beat up here. I'm assuming that would wear in with time. See, I keep doing it. You know what it is? It's not the stud, dude. I'm pinching the blade close. I'm wrapping my finger on the blade so it's not letting it come out. So I need to just get off of, there we go. I'm somehow getting on top of the blade. It's such a small handle for me, I guess. I don't know. I don't usually have that problem. Even left-handed, it's fine. I like the knife design, Richard Rogers design. You know, it's going to have flex. Oh, shit. Yeah. I can pinch it closed. That's all the way, right? So that's not good, but hey, it's a, you know, light duty knife. I like it. This is probably my favorite Maverick that I've seen, that I've come across. I wish this screw sat flush right here. I have that complaint on my own knife, just so we're being transparent or whatever. I have that same complaint here. I wish this was flush. Yeah, I think my thumbs are just callous, so they're sliding right over those studs. But very cool. I think the butterscotch is a nice touch. I do. So yeah, it's well done. If you like the Maverick, if you've had one of these in the past and you dig it, I think you're gonna love this one because it feels better quality than the previous ones I've handled. And I will be honest, I think I've only handled the rich light. You'd have to go back and watch the other videos. I did another What's Hot where they had these. And I think I only had the rich light. And those just didn't feel really quality. It almost felt like cheap G10. This feels like really nice micarta. Butterscotch is a Westinghouse micarta, I believe, which is like the old school style micarta. Got a nice smell to it. Almost has like a firearm smell. I dig that quite a bit. So, yeah. All right. So, anyway, there's the stuff that came in the unboxing. The Maverick Limited Butterscotch version in Magna Cut. The Spyderco McNeese McB. Tiny little sucker. Or as my boy would say, nugget knife. And then we have the Saha Zero Feud Urban EDC exclusive keypad. What are they calling this? Sorry. Keycap. And then we have the Chavez Saha Blurple pry bar / bottle opener and bit driver. Now, let us look at the actual gear drop, and then I'll get you guys out of here. All right. So we have that butterscotch. Oh, $2.99. All right. Guys, U.S. made knife right here. $2.99 in butterscotch micarta. Are you kidding me? This is a fabulous, fabulous price right here. This is a great offering, in my opinion. I have not been super high on the Maverick, but I think the changes they made in quality, at least on this example right here, and I've handled like 4 of these now, and this one, and it's been like 3 months, and this one feels like a step above what I've handled in the past. Try a reverse flip. Kind of got caught. Let's see. Let me try it lefty. There we go. Yeah, it's still not the strongest spring, but it does feel better with the thumb somehow. Just pops. So anyway, this one feels great. I think for $2.99, U.S. made, Magna Cut at $63, Westinghouse, I believe it's Westinghouse Butterscotch micarta. That's a banger, guys. I mean, you know, that's just a good offering right there. There's the key from Chavez. That one's going to be 65 bones. That's a good price for this, I think. So it probably is made by Riot. Let's see what it says. Oh, no, made in the USA. I apologize. This is made in the USA. Let's see if the Prince of Darkness we're talking about, Ozzy, carried a utility tool. You'd probably find the Chavez skeleton key. Blah, 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 blah. Made from, they are calling it a pry bar. Made from solid mill titanium that's treated by Hellfire for extra strength and hardness. Hollow chisel grind, blah, blah, blah. Nifty bottle opener and 1/4-inch hex wrench for fixing everything from fences to fortresses. Hell no, I ain't fixing fences or fortresses with this, but I might try to tighten a clip screw. Utility tools are a dime a dozen, but there's only one true keys to the underworld. I think it's cool. I'm not positive on this USA made part. I would double check that somehow, but you know, I can't right now. Just because of the ano, how it looks almost exactly like the Riot ano, it makes me wonder if it's US made. But if they're saying that and it wasn't a typo, then it's true. I don't question that because they tell you when it's China. Why would they lie now? You know what I mean? So just something to note there. I don't know if there's a COA in here. There's nothing in here. So anyway, that one's cool for 65 bucks. I think that's great. Tailor-made medium lockback. So here's a lockback knife, tailor-made custom for $1,000. Don't know much about them, but that does look cool. Oh wait, tailor-made. He's the Chris Taylor, right? The guy behind the Nessie. Is that who we're talking about here? Can't be positive, but I think that's the same guy. Very cool. Then we have this key. So this one's $99, but you know, this is made in the US, I believe. Yes. And it is machined out of a solid piece of brass. So it's basically an integral keycap. And then it's brass and milled with Saha pattern. I see the cost here. A lot of people are going to complain about this price, but this does not bother me in the least. I think that's a solid price for something like this. The quality here, it feels like a legitimate product. I really like this, and it comes in antique or standard brass for $99. Cool piece right there. Then we have the refined bolt action pen. This is the long EP1. This pen doesn't need much of an introduction. For 70 bucks in titanium, it's one of the best offerings on the market when it comes to a titanium pen. I have here a Smooth Precision pen. They're going out of business, by the way. I don't know if they have anything left in stock. There's a link in the description to Smooth Precision pens. Beautiful milling and all of that, but these are $200 pens, you know. That's what you get when you have it made in the U.S. with this kind of machining. But the EP1s, man, they really give you the best bang for buck. They're lightweight, comfortable in hand. In my opinion, the machined or polished version is just chef's kiss. So cannot recommend that one enough. The Raylight Triple Dawn flashlight. I think I had one of these in for review at one point from Urban. 150 bucks. Raylight kills it with their pricing. Look at that polished tie. Oh, man, that's absolutely gorgeous. I actually have a video coming up this week on my CWF Micro Arcadian. I dropped it onto concrete out of my truck, and I nicked it up pretty bad on the edges, and it is what it is. I jack up my flashlights because I use them, and I carry them every day. It still functions, no problem. I love this thing, but just wanted to mention that. Video coming. And then, of course, you can join the Yamato Club if you want to get early access or you want to get in on cool drops and stuff like that. They also have what's that? What's that app called that some guys use? I can't remember the damn name of the app, but Discord. They have a Discord that's pretty fun over there. You can get deals, and there's a little like secondary market in there, and they tell you what's coming. It's very cool. So yeah, there it is, guys. That's the what's hot for this week. Gear drop tomorrow, September 6th at 3 p.m. Eastern. If you use those links down below, it does help the channel. I truly appreciate it when you do that. It means a lot to me. If you're going to pick up stuff anyway, you know, you might as well. But, of course, that is completely up to you. And big shout-out to Urban EDC for sending this stuff my way this week. I got to say, the standout for me this week, I think I have two. It's going to be the Butterscotch Micarta Maverick as number one. This is just a cool sprint run or limited run or whatever they're calling it. That blue pop is absolutely sexy. A USA-made knife, $300 with Magna Cut at 63, so you don't have that complaint or excuse anymore. Yeah, there's some flex in there, but, like, you're not going to be batoning with this, are you? I mean, is this going to be your heavy-use knife? No, this is going to be your fancy go-to-church knife or whatever, you know? So I think it can be excused in that case. I do hope those machining lines or marks wear down as I carry this. Or as I would carry. This isn't mine. This is on loan. But it's very, very cool. And I can see a step up in quality, at least on this here example. I do wish the studs were a little grippier or had a step or something, because they just kind of have a pure, what do you call that, where it just kind of domes off. They have a lip there, and I seem to be slipping. But and then the keycap here is very cool as well. Just really, it just feels like a quality piece. So there it is. I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. Leave me a comment. Let me know which one is your standout for this week. Let me know what you want to see on these videos going forward. Let me know anything you want. What'd you have for dinner tonight? I had tortellinis. Shout out to my wife. And I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. And I will catch you